Hey everyone, it's Señorita Cupcake, and today we're going to be making churro inspired cupcakes. Super easy and super delicious. So let's get started. It's a vanilla cinnamon cupcake with vanilla frosting, a sprinkle of cinnamon sugar, and best of all, topped with a homemade churro. Okay, so you want to start off with cupcakes. I have cupcakes here that I made from a box. I used the brand Betty Crocker, but you can go ahead and use any brand that you like as long as it's a vanilla flavor. So go ahead and use the ingredients that are stated in the back. The only thing that I added was 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. So go ahead and bake them like the directions say. You just want to make sure that they cool off and just put them to the side. Now for the fun part, we're going to be making some homemade churros. Okay, into a saucepan you're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, a half a cup of milk and a half a cup of water. I just put both in a measuring cup. 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I cut into little pieces, it's easier to melt. One tablespoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. So you're going to want to go ahead and give it a slight stir, and then we're going to bring it over to the stove on medium-high heat and bring it to a simmer. Okay, so now that it's come to a simmer, go ahead and turn off the heat, and you're going to add 1 cup of flour. So with a wooden spoon, go ahead and mix it. Be very careful, it's hot, but you do want to mix it kind of quickly until it becomes a dough just like that. So now in a glass bowl, go ahead and transfer your hot dough into the bowl. And then we're going to let this rest for about 5 minutes. Okay, so while our dough is cooling off, we're going to go ahead and make the cinnamon sugar topping. So you're going to need 1 cup of sugar and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. So go ahead and give that a little stir. And that's it. Okay, now that our dough has cooled off, we're going to go ahead and add in our eggs. So you're going to want 3 eggs. And you're going to do is add them one at a time and mixing well after each one. So we're going to go ahead and add 1 and mix it well. Then you're going to add the other one. Just make sure you're mixing the egg well after each one. And I know the dough doesn't look like it's coming together, but it will. Just keep mixing. And you'll start seeing the dough come together at this step. There you go. So you're going to want a nice smooth batter. Like that. Okay, so I transferred the dough into a piping bag with a star tip. And over here I have my oil heating up to about 350 degrees. So what we're going to do is go ahead and make about 6-inch strips. And what I'm going to do is use my kitchen scissors here to cut off the dough, just so it's a little bit easier. Just be very careful, it's very hot. If you don't have kitchen scissors, you can go ahead and use a knife. So you want to fry them for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until they're a nice golden color. So now that they've reached this nice golden color, you're going to want to go ahead and drain them on a plate over here lined with paper towels. Okay, so now we're going to toss the churros into our cinnamon sugar mixture. You want to coat them evenly and then just set them on a plate. And there you have it, fresh churros. Okay, so now it's time to cut our churros into little pieces so they can go on top of our cupcakes. So here I'm cutting them in about 2-inch pieces. Again, they don't have to be exact. Okay, so I already frosted the cupcakes here. All I did was use some canned frosting. As long as it's vanilla, it could be any brand. I use Betty Crocker. And then I'm going to use the same cinnamon sugar that we rolled our churros in, and then we're just going to sprinkle a little bit on the top. You don't want too much, just a little bit. And then next we're going to top them off with our delicious homemade churros. And there you guys have it, a delicious churro cupcake. Alright guys, I hope you had fun making these churro cupcakes with me. Until next time, bye!